News headlines. Repatriated Afghan migrants face a dire condition in camps. Australia pledges $20 million to support Afghan migrants. German defense minister urged European rearmament amid shifting global trades. Hello, my name is Mahia Nouri from Fast Time News Network. Today, 17 December 2023. In the aftermath of repatriating from Pakistan, some Afghan migrants find themselves in dire condition in camps within Afghanistan, with reports of sick children and inadequate living conditions. One migrant who tragically lost his wife during the return journey due to lack of medicine and health facilities shed light on the challenging circumstances faced by these returnees. Criticism is also directed at the treatment of immigrants by Pakistani police, with some expressing frustration over returning empty-handed. Among the resettlement camps is one located in Surubi district of Kabul, accommodating returnees and deportees from Pakistan. Lal Muhammad, a resident of Balkh province who spent 46 years in Pakistan, shares his hardship citing harsh treatment by Pakistani police and loss of his wife during challenging journey. Now residing in a camp with 7 daughters and 2 sons, he expresses the difficulties of starting anew. I spent 25 years in Pakistan and worked very hard, but now I have been deported and I'm living a difficult life there. He explained an uncertain future, coupled with the lack of living facilities, presents significant challenges for these repatriated migrants. Women, children, the elderly, young people in the camp are particularly vulnerable with reports of sickness and limited access to medicine. Nadima, deported migrant from Pakistan, lamented the absence of aid and expressed the need for assistance as they plan to relocate to Baghlan. The United Nations underscores the heightened vulnerability of returning migrants, reporting that 80% of them are women and children. As winter approaches, their precarious situation becomes a pressing humanitarian concern. The most recent report from United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Aid reveals that between September 15 and December 14, 465,000 refugees returned to Afghanistan from Pakistan, with 28,300 forcibly deported. Australia on Saturday pledged $265 million. The United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees led Global Refugee Forum and Geneva, including $20 million for Afghan migrants. This funding is made at providing support for refugees and sustaining humanitarian assistance to a protracted crisis worldwide, Australia's foreign ministry said in a statement. As the world grapples with the deepening crisis that has left over 140 million people displaced, Australia is taking a leading role in international resettlement effort at the GRF. Australia outlined its commitment to Global Compact on Refugees, emphasizing initiatives to enhance refugees' self-reliance and expand access to third countries or solution through resettlement and complementary pathway places. To address specific displacement challenges, Australia has allocated $235 to support displaced Rohingya and communities and the need to Myanmar and Bangladesh, $20 million to support people in Afghanistan and those displaced to neighboring countries, and $10 million to support people in Sudan and those displaced to neighboring countries. Australia's humanitarian resettlement program has been increased to 20,000 places, marking the highest score intake over a decade. The ministry said the country is also dedicated to growing schools-based pathways and assisting other nations to establishing and expanding their resettlement programs. As part of its commitment to inclusivity, the Australian government recently established the Refugee Advisory Panel to gather insight from those with lived experiences, ensuring their representative informed resettlement programs. Australian Minister for Foreign Affairs Penny Wong expressed concern over the largest displacement crisis in modern history, emphasizing Australia's broader effort to address the causes of displacement and find a durable solution. Germany's Defense Minister Boris Pistorius emphasized the urgent need for Europe to enhance its defense capabilities in the face of evolving military trades, asserting that the potential challenges could emerge by the end of the decade. Pistorius highlighted the increasing weapons protection by Russia to sustain its invasion of Ukraine, along with the threats to Baltic states, Georgia, and Moldova, an interview with the Wild M. Sonding. As the United States shifted the focus towards the Indo-Pacific, Pistorius stressed the importance of Europe taking a greater role in ensuring its own security. He acknowledged the necessity of the region to boost its weapons protection, stating we have about 5 to 8 years to catch up in terms of armament-focused industry and society. Pistorius also indicated that Europe may need to consider competing for U.S. aid to Ukraine if new funding agreements are not reached. The recent election of a more Europe-friendly government in Poland is seen as an opportunity to enhance military cooperation with the Weimar Triangle of Berlin, Paris, and Warsaw. We need to figure out how best to set out serve up on the eastern flank on the basis of NATO defense plans. Pistorius commented, expressing his intention to visit Poland early next year. While ruling out large-scale missions similar to those in Afghanistan and Mali, Pistorius emphasized the importance of a small mission, particularly in military consultancy and the cooperation with countries that may not share similar values. He underscored the potential dangers of severing ties with a certain nation and leaving them in the influence of Russia and China.